If it's January, it must be time for a new washer. Hello and welcome to Frugal Over 50. I'm Amy and I'm happy to welcome you here to my channel where we talk about everything related to frugality, minimalism, and intentional living, especially aimed at the needs of the mature woman. In today's video, I'm coming to you from inside, but it is very breezy where I live, and so if you hear wind sounds, it's just because that's what it's like here today. But the weather's beautiful and I don't want to close any windows, so you're going to get to enjoy, hopefully, a little bit of the sunshine as well. Now, I want to talk to you about January. January 2020 has been an interesting month for me. It marks the end of my first year of keeping track of my finances with you folks here on YouTube. Thank you for being here. If you were just joining, I hope that you will consider subscribing, click that notification bell, and give this video a like if you like this kind of content. So today I want to talk to you about January 2020. I was coming off of a holiday in December where we did extensive traveling, as in really far away, and then we came back and our washer broke. And at the same time, a bill that I thought had been taken care of hadn't been taken care of. This meant that I needed to get a new washer and I needed to pay a bill, and all of this ended up being just under $1,000. Did I do it? Yes, I did it.
Yay!
Now, that means that I had to figure out how I was going to do it. Was I going to do my usual thing when I come across unexpected bills, which is put it on the credit card and then hope for the best next month? I decided not to. I decided to cash flow both bills. Neither bill was expected. Neither bill was easily covered under the minuscule emergency fund that I currently have. I was able to do it. And I have a new paid-off washer in my laundry room. It's not a fancy one. It's on a Amana, the basic bare bones one that you get at Home Depot with an agitator, and I'm really happy with it. I had a fancy one before and it didn't last long. I hope this one lasts a good long time. With two big unexpected bills coming right on the heels of the holidays and right on the heels of a trip, and wanting to cash flow it all, I had to make some really pretty radical, to me and to my family, choices about how I was going to handle things. I decided to raid my cash envelope money for the month. Every month, I give myself and my family cash in 4 categories: groceries, household, gas, and miscellaneous. I also have the wonderful benefit of a grocery gift card that I use for gas that my children's grandmother gives to my family every month. We are very blessed with that. And I decided to raid all of that cash for this money. So what I did was I gave myself the smallest possible amount that I could imagine, planned very carefully for food, for household items, for gas, for miscellaneous, and basically put off as many things as possible in terms of daily costs, daily expenses, anything that we could put off buying until my February paychecks started to kick in, we have put off. And it's been amazing. First of all, we are very fortunate in that we have plenty of food in the house and we have access to high quality food at reasonable prices where I live. And I have a regular paycheck and I have a side hustle. So when big things happen, I actually do have a choice that doesn't leave me stranded or destitute or near homelessness. In an ordinary month, every 5th, 12th, 20th, and 28th of the month, I give myself $300, which can be divided among the 4 categories that I listed before. And then at the end of every week-ish, I usually have cash left over, and then I will apply it to some other expense. Well, I decided to preload that other expense this time around. So I didn't give myself enough at the beginning, or I didn't feel like I gave myself enough at the beginning. The first week of January, before I realized that these 2 bills were going to come due, I actually came back from the holidays and gave myself the $300, and I ended up with $71.09 left. I decided to just kick that over into the next week for a total of $141, but I really cut down on my expenses, ended up with $106.09 left, which I put towards the 3rd week and then made that up to $150, spent all of that, and then the final week leading to February 4th, I allotted just like $65 to $70. So I had very small allotments of money and then even smaller expenditures of money. And I have to say, if I had to do it again, I would do exactly the same thing in the same situation. I do plan going forward to build on this. It's like, working out, it's getting a muscle for frugality. And I'm planning on changing how I handle some of my bills so that I don't get surprised. I've noticed over the last 6 months, since I've really been tracking everything, that I still get surprised every couple of months, and I'm tired of being surprised about stuff I need to not be surprised about. And so I think I've got a handle on how I can organize my finances, the non-cash envelope finances, so that I won't be surprised. The other thing is that I really am eager to build up my side hustle. And I have a special side hustle report coming up for you in the next video, so definitely stay tuned for that. I think that I got a little bit of an education and a little bit of a workout in terms of my finances this January, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have learned this in a situation where I could actually make it work, where it didn't cause true hardship, but where I was able to practice exercising that frugality muscle in a way that I hadn't let myself do before. I always thought I need to put it on the credit card, and it turns out in this situation, I didn't. So I'm really happy about that. I'm glad January's over. I'm glad I've got my paycheck and I can go to the grocery store and buy more food, but we ate well, and we're here. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate your support over the last year, and I look forward to reporting even more gains and some setbacks, I'm sure, as I go forward. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.